For nearly 3 decades, Lawrence Welk smiled into America's living rooms, creating a world of soft music and sparkling charm. But behind that polished image was a tightly controlled empire filled with secrets few viewers ever imagined. While his show reached over 30 million people each week, many of the performers you saw on screen were earning just $110 a week, stuck at union minimum pay with no contracts, no bonuses, and no security. Even stars like the Linen sisters spent years under this system. And when they asked for a raise, Welk refused, insisting no one was worth more than scale. All while he quietly built a fortune that would reach $150 million. That wealth came from far more than music. Welk owned thousands of song copyrights, major real estate, and even a massive resort that brought in tens of thousands of visitors each month. The contrast was impossible to ignore. His performers lived modest lives, while he expanded a business empire behind the scenes. Control was everything on the Lawrence Welk Show, and nothing proved that more than the shocking firing of Alice Lawn, the original Champagne Lady, her offense, briefly showing her knee on camera. That single moment was enough for Welk to remove her from the show despite massive backlash from fans. It sent a clear message: every detail, from clothing to behavior, was dictated by him. But the darkest moment tied to the show had nothing to do with music. It came when a mentally unstable man, obsessed with Peggy Lennon, murdered her father in a parking lot after months of threats. The tragedy shook the family to its core, yet the show continued almost without pause, revealing just how determined Welk was to protect the image of his perfect television world. Off camera, his strict moral code shaped the lives of everyone around him. Pregnant performers were hidden behind props, relationships were judged, and even remarriage after divorce could cost someone their job. He treated the cast like a family, but one where he made all the rules. There were also limits to who could belong. Arthur Duncan, the show's only black regular performer, remained isolated during group performances for years due to the racial climate of the time. While Welk deserves credit for keeping him on the show, it also exposed how carefully controlled and restricted that family really was. Money, once again, revealed another side of Welk. Stories of his extreme frugality became legendary. From giving out cheap souvenirs instead of bonuses to handing employees small gifts instead of real rewards, even as his empire grew larger every year. And sometimes his disconnect from reality led to bizarre moments, like when he unknowingly featured a song with drug references on his show, calling it a spiritual piece, completely missing its true meaning. Behind the cheerful music, many performers faced struggles after leaving the show, from addiction to legal troubles, proving that the perfect world viewers saw each week was far from reality. Even within his own family, the illusion didn't last, as a bitter legal battle erupted decades later, ending only with the death of his son shortly after filing a massive lawsuit. In the end, Lawrence Welk was not just the gentle grandfather figure audiences believed in. He was a strict businessman who controlled every detail, built a massive fortune, and maintained a flawless image at almost any cost. The champagne bubbles may have sparkled on screen, but behind them was a world of pressure, secrets, and sacrifices that most people never saw. If you want more hidden stories like this, subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss the truth behind your favorite stars.